Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quivz here. Quivz does stuff. Today I am setting myself the starter items only challenge. Don't know how many of these maps I'm going to do, but I'll do probably at least all the small ones. We'll try and do all the small maps. What is the starter items challenge? Well, first of all, it's a daily, and it happens to be a daily today. That wasn't intentional. That I had intended to do this, and then it just happened to be today's daily. Starter items only literally means pick a map and go in without adding any equipment. That is starter items only. So you will be given a basic flashlight, not the good one, just the basic one, a EMF reader, a ghost book, UV flashlight. Let's just go in, because I can't remember everything off the top of my head. It's not that many things, and if I spent long enough I could, but I can't just do it off the top of my head. Tanglewood, perfect. Let's start at Tanglewood. Now, the other thing I want to do, and we'll probably do maybe at the end of this stream after I've done all the other maps, is I also want to do a don't enter the house run, or we'll try and do a couple of don't enter the house runs. It's possible on Tanglewood to get a lot of evidence just through the garage door. And I recently watched InSim's most recent video, in fact, and he doesn't enter the house and tries to get the ghost. So we're going to try and do that. We'll see how we go. So yeah, so don't add anything. Get an EMF reader, a flashlight, a photo camera, a UV light, a video camera, a spirit box, and a ghost writing book. That's everything that you actually need to discover the ghost. You don't need any more than that. So if you've sort of started feeling like the game's getting too easy for you, this might be something you can try. It's a daily for a reason. It is a good little challenge to try and give yourself. It's a little easier in solo, I will admit. In solo, there's only one torch. So in non-solo, it'd suck because only one person gets a torch. I mean, one of you can walk around with a UV flashlight, but that's it. Helen White. Assault can't do. Can try and get a photo of the ghost. Can't do motion sensor. That is the problem with doing this, is you can't do most of the optional objectives a lot of the time. But that's alright, we might be able to get it to work. The breaker is in the basement because it's not on the picture. Now, the big problem with this for YouTube is a very dim, very small flashlight. A lot of people actually turn their brightness up just for the purposes of YouTube. They're not trying to cheat. All those streamers and stuff that you see, and it's like, oh, he's walking around with the brightness at max. He's hardly trying. That's not what they're doing. They're trying to show you more. I'm not going to do that, so you're going to get the full oppressive, it's really dark in here experience. Yeah, it's really not ideal for streaming, but it's what we're going to do. I mean, there are lights and things. There's nothing stopping me from turning on lights, so we will be turning on lights. Helen White. Give us a sign. Nada. Oh, Ouija board. Alright, we'll come back for that. Did I not grab a camera? I normally grab a camera. What am I doing today? Yes, we're going to get that bone photo. Alright, I'm going to drop that, and yeah, I'll that as well. Work the rest of it out. I'm going to go get that camera. I need the camera so I can take a bone photo, and in this case, take a Ouija board photo. We'll bring the Ouija board back to the front door. Getting a correct response on the Ouija board is also one of my things to do, but I don't know whether I want to risk my sanity this early. Because it's 40% for an incorrect answer. That's like... Hello? I reckon they're in the kitchen. Yeah, 40% for an incorrect answer is a lot. But we will get a photo of it, so we'll take it to the front door and leave it there for now. We might try and get a response out of it as the last thing we do before we leave, just to fill out the photos if we haven't got any photos. I don't think it needs to be on to get a photo of the Ouija board, but I think I'll turn it on just in case, and then turn it off again, and then put it out of the way over there for now. Right, I've had good luck with this before. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Did not even see that. Alright, that's pretty much my primary two photos. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? I'd only heard how old are you and what do you want, but that's alright, I'd heard it. Let's try the nursery. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Alright, I think I heard a step in the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Maybe the dining room? Oh, where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Yeah, okay, so it's here. 100% here. I wish I had that EMF reader now. I'm probably not going to get back in time to get the reading off that door. Ah. But that was like EMF level 2 anyway, so... Okay. We know where you are. That's a good start. Currently in the kitchen. Doesn't mean it's in the kitchen. It could be the dining room. Now, did you see freezing breath? Because I saw freezing breath. I don't know whether it was easily noticeable on stream, but we definitely got freezing. So freezing temperatures is one of the pieces of evidence we already have. Oh. Not bad at all. Can't take two things because I forgot to leave the video, photo camera in the room. There's a few decent places to put a camera without a tripod if you've got a kitchen or a dining room ghost. I'm still not 100% sure which one it is yet. The edge of this table's not bad, but then the chair gets in the way, so I tend to use this instead. That's pretty good right there. Give this another quick go in case it was just being recalcitrant. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Gotta get a ghost photo. I hate trying to get a ghost photo. Normally means getting close to hunting. And as much as I've gotten better at this game, and I'm not as scared as I used to be, I'm still scared. I still don't like being hunted. It's somewhat disturbing. Ghost orb. Perfect. Let me bring up my Phasmophobia cheat sheet. We have ghost orbs and we have freezing temperatures, which means we are looking for EMF level 5 for a phantom, spirit box for a mare, or ghost writing for a Ure. Right, so fingerprints. Wait, did I say fingerprints? Wasn't paying attention. So fingerprints is out, so you can stay there. Oops. That's my alarm. Ah. Un momento, por favor. Do something real quick before we proceed. Remember to stay hydrated. Alright. So, wow, it's pretty active. So we don't need the lights off anymore, which is good because that's always, you know, less pleasant than it needs to be. Oh, stop it. 2. Alright. Let's grab this. Was it somebody white? Helen? Maria? Show yourself. Give us a sign. Where are you? Show yourself. Give us a sign. Hello? I'm waiting. Nice heavy footsteps is good. It's good at the start because it means I can find where you're hiding at, but it's not as good as giving me the chance for that nice glamour shot that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see that. Oh, I'll take that for an interaction. Did I get an interaction? I did. Alright, ghost shot. Come on, show yourself. Where are you? Give us a sign. I'm going to go back outside and check what your name was. So, it hasn't written in the book yet. That's also a good picture. Hasn't given a spirit box. We've tried that a few times, so I'm not expecting that to be it. And that could be EMF level 5. You don't know anymore, because that could be 3 levels increase of activity, or 4 levels increase of activity. If you're not aware, maybe you're new to the game, but on the old activity monitor, it wasn't jagged lines that left you uncertain of what level of activity increase it was. The EMF reader has 5 lights on it, but the first light is always lit. It was Helen White. So EMF level 5 is actually only an increase of 4 levels of activity. So people used to actually read activity off the activity board in the truck. If you're not on the beta branch, you can still do that because it's not jagged for you guys yet. It probably will be soon though. But yeah, now you can't be sure because D. Nider, the developer of the game, has decided, no, you're not supposed to be getting that off the truck. You're supposed to be risking life and limb inside the house. That's the whole point of the game. And he's right. He's 100% right, and I totally agree with the decision. I wouldn't have made it uncertain. I would have changed the scale on the y-axis and made it, 1 to 10, but only in increments of 2. So you couldn't tell if it was 0 or 1. Well, you couldn't tell if it was 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6. Yeah, that'd work. So you wouldn't be able to tell, is the idea. But he's gone with a jagged graph, which, okay, it's not what I would have done, but now that he's done it, I'm like, that's what I think I should have done, or that's what I think would have been better to do because it looks better. It looks cool. That the jagged graph actually is more interesting to look at than the saw-toothed, square-toothed graph we used to have. Helen White, show yourself. Give us a sign. Helen White, where are you? Helen White. Helen White, I'm standing in this corner right now. You can't stand here. Go and stand over there and then show yourself. Helen White, give us a sign. Helen, do you want to write in the book? Do you want to touch something? Do you want to move something? At the very least, give me some EMF evidence here, babe. Calling a ghost babe. I don't even call real people babe. It's really insulting. I don't know why. Maybe because it's an artificial intelligence and I don't care. Helen White, give us a sign. Not bad. Helen White, give us a sign. Can't get EMF off that, Helen. I need you to give me something I can get EMF off. Can you ring the phone? Touch that door. Do a ghost backflip. Helen White, show yourself. Helen White, give us a sign. Now, supposedly there's a cooldown on how often the ghost will actually respond to its name. Not respond, but how often its activity multiplier increases when you use its name. But because I don't pay attention to how long I've been anywhere, I don't know how long that is, so I just find it's best to just keep calling the ghost name really often, because eventually every second or third one of those is going to count at least. Hey, I don't know what you just did, but it left EMF. Alright, Helen, not bad. EMF level 2. Helen White, give us a sign. Helen White, show yourself. Helen, I've told you before about standing in this corner. This is my corner. Go and get your own corner. There's a nice one just over there. Helen White, where are you? Ooh, it just closed a door somewhere. Ooh, that was EMF level 5. Thank you, Helen. That is damn near everything I need. You don't want to just give me a ghost photo before I leave? Helen White, give us a sign. Helen White, show yourself. EMF level 5 makes this a phantom, so when I take the photo, it's immediately going to disappear anyway, which is interesting. Helen White, give us a sign. Oh, it's still playing with stuff. It's very good, Helen. Now, manifest. Helen White, show yourself. Helen White, give us a sign. Helen, you don't want to do it, do you? Alright, well, I'm going to go play with the Ouija board then and see if I can get 2 pictures and a positive response, because that's one of the things I want to do without getting hunted. Knowing my luck, I'll get hunted. Let's see what my sanity is. Yeah, a couple of good looking EMF level 5 spikes there. My sanity's still at 80, so we're pretty good. Helen doesn't want to help, but that's okay. We'll try a Ouija board, Ouija box, Ouija board question, or 2, and see if I can get at least the last 2 photos. Where are you? Ah, nice, Helen, thanks. You are in the living room? Helen White, show yourself. Give us a sign. Maybe it followed me. Oh, it is a phantom. Phantoms do follow you. So a phantom's special ability is to walk to where you are. It doesn't do anything once it's done that. So a Banshee's special ability is to walk to where you were when it started. So it picks a room, it works out what room you're in, gets a waypoint in that room, walks to that room for 20 seconds, and if in that 20 seconds it gets line of sight on you, it starts hunting regardless of your sanity. Now, a phantom has a similar ability where it walks to where you are, to within 3 meters of you. If you move, it knows where you move to. That's what I think anyway. I might be wrong about that. But I believe the phantom actually knows where you are and continues to know where you are until it reaches you. So it walks to within 3 meters of you and then stops. Now, it doesn't start a hunt like a Banshee will if it lays eyes on you. But because of the actual decision-making tree of the AI of ghosts, the first thing a phantom's going to do once it finishes its ability is do a hunt check. So if your sanity is low enough, a phantom will walk to where you are, regardless of where on the map that is. And when it gets to you, it's going to do a hunt check. And if your sanity is low enough, there's like a 50% chance it's going to hunt immediately as well. So that's just a phantom thing to do. So the only other ghost that has the ability to follow you around the house, other than the phantom and the banshee, is the wraith. Now the wraith will teleport to you. It's the only ghost that can teleport away from its ghost room. Every other ghost has some sort of interaction that will teleport it to its ghost room. Mostly it's there are other reasons, but if it kills someone, it will immediately teleport back to its ghost room. I'm trying to think what else there is, but I can't remember what else there is. There are other circumstances in which a ghost will teleport back to its ghost room, but a wraith can teleport from anywhere to within 3 meters of the player. Now it says within 3 meters of the player. That's interesting because, for example, the bathroom here on Tanglewood is so small that 3 meters is here in the corridor. 3 meters is almost the garage. If you are standing in that bathroom, the garage is damn near in range. It's not, but it's really close. So anywhere here in the corridor, any of the 2 rooms either side. So you can get lucky with the wraith and it'll teleport to you, but then be in the next room over, because 3 meters is actually a larger radius than you think. The wraith is also like the phantom in that the first thing it's going to do after it did its special ability is check to see if it can hunt. So a wraith might teleport to you and immediately hunt. It might look, therefore, that either a phantom or a wraith are banshees because of that. You could tell a banshee by looking at your sanity. If after the hunt your sanity was still above 65%, it was a banshee. If it was under 65%, well, you know, it could have been a demon that just happened to hunt. If it was under 60, it could have been a mare as well as a demon. If it was under 50, it could have been any ghost. So you never really know. If the ghost triggered a motion sensor really far away, and I mean really far away because the ghost spawn radius is pretty large. I'm actually ended up doing a massive info dump. Alright, let's finish this info dump. If the ghost triggers a motion sensor or a sound sensor or one of the sensors, and it's more than, I would say, about 3 meters away, and then, well, you're more than 3 meters away. Let's say it's a big map. Let's say you're in the school and you are 10 meters away. That's like 3 classrooms over from the classroom that the ghost was in. Let's say it triggers the motion sensor in one classroom and you're 3 classrooms over, and then the ghost starts to hunt and it appears in the room you're in. That's going to be a wraith, because the phantom or the banshee would have had to walk there and it would have taken longer. Depending on how long ago it triggered the motion sensor. But if we're talking 1 second, a phantom and a banshee can't get there that quick. They'd have to go out into the corridor, walk down the corridor, and walk into your room and then start the hunt. A banshee might do it if it started from the door. It might get really lucky and just get the right angle to spot you. But 9 out of 10, that's going to be a wraith because it's teleported to you and then started the hunt. Now, if you're only 1 classroom over, then that could be any ghost, because any ghost can spawn within sort of a radius of where it was when it decided to hunt. I know this and I have video evidence of it, but I probably won't upload it to YouTube. I might in a silent format, but it's actually one of my family games where I play with my family, and I tend not to upload those to YouTube because, that's personal fun time. That's not for everybody. I do make videos out of it for the family to watch. They're much more full of memes and hilarious editing and stuff like that. It's also much swearier. We do a lot of swearing in my family. I actually have to tone it back to nothing for YouTube. Anyway, let's try and get this last question so we can go. Unless Helen White, do you want to show yourself? Let's check what my sanity is real quick, and we'll go to the kitchen. And we'll give her another minute or so and see if she wants to give me the ghost photo. 74, 75, 70. So 1 ghost event won't drop me far enough to be within hunt range, but 1 failed Ouija board question most certainly will. Helen White, show yourself. Helen, give us a sign. Helen White, where are you? Okay, you're there. Helen White, show yourself. Helen White, where are you? Now, a lot of people would wait for the damn hunt and then try to get the photo then, but this is a phantom, so it's already hard enough to get a photo of a phantom. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and get one more positive question out of this. How old are you? Beautiful. And that is how you do a starter items run on Tanglewood, pretty much anyway. So none of those, which is less than perfect, but we got 5 scoring pictures. So Ouija board, bone, interaction, interaction, interaction. Perfect. Would have been better with a ghost photo, because the ghost photo is worth more. It's worth like about double what an interaction photo is on average. An interaction photo has a random range, whereas the ghost photo is just 100 points. If you don't know how photos work, no individual photo gives you a set amount of money. It gives you a set amount of points. If it's the ghost photo, 100 points. Everything else is a random number of points between this and between a lower value and an upper value. And then at the end of the map, it's all added together, combined to give you a total photo score, and then that photo score defines how much money you get. Between $0 for not taking a photo at all, or not getting any scored photos. So a scored photo has black writing over the top. If the writing is grey, like if you get a second ghost photo, I think that is the only circumstance at which point you can get a photo that counts but isn't scored. So it's grey writing. Otherwise, if you get a photo that has no writing over the top of it, that's not a scored photo. So yeah, all your scored photos are added up. It gives you a score between 0 and 580 is the current maximum that you can possibly get, and you get different amounts of money depending on that. If you take one photo and you get anything over 0 points, you get $10. If you get anything over 50 points, you get $15, which is why $15 is probably the most common amount that you'll see. But it does go all the way up to $40. And then that is, of course, multiplied by difficulty. If you'd like to learn more, I have a video on the subject. You can absolutely go and check that out on my channel. It is part of the Let's Play Phasmophobia playlist, I believe. I could be wrong. But yeah, you can find it on my channel if you load up my channel and search for How Photo Money Works is the title of that video. And yeah, it is literally just me explaining how photo money works over some footage of me playing the game. I think solo, I'm not sure. It's not a very interesting video of me playing, but it is a very interesting description of how photo money works, which is the important part of it. Alright, so I should have ticked off 2 dailies. What? But I got a Ouija board response. You saw it. I got 2 of them. That's really disappointing. Oh well. Alright, let's see what it gives me. Edgefield. We'll do Edgefield. Alright, this one is massive. It's got so much spaces in it. Is this the... I think this is the map where I played my first game. That's also a reasonably interesting video to watch, at least the first... It was earlier in my YouTube sort of streaming... Well, no, actually, it wasn't even to do with streaming. I was just earlier in my YouTube career and I talk too much. I still talk too much, but at least now I get to the gameplay before I stop talking. So in that one, I basically talk for like 15 minutes before I actually get to doing anything. So if you do watch it, skip ahead until you actually see me leave the van. But once I do leave the van, the action starts immediately. Oh no, this is not that map. Why is it... I forgot to grab a torch. Torch, camera, EMF. cool. Alright, we'll walk around with the EMF on, just in case. Might help to check where the breaker is before we go into the house, rather than just wandering around randomly in the dark. 'Tis in that... I think it's a garage. You go past the stairs and then around the... yeah. It's in here. I wonder... does it work here as well, or is it only Tanglewood where you can do it? So I was talking about in Sims Let's Not Go Into the House video. Oh, that's under the car, so that's less than useless. That might be close enough, it might not. I might just get a whole bunch of garage door there. Yep. Alright, so it does automatically rotate it to look square, which means I'll just be looking down the wall, but look at that. So yeah, on Insim's latest video, he did that for a laugh, or, well, actually he was sort of testing the tripods, and he did that and immediately saw orbs, and he hadn't unlocked the front door yet, as I have. So I kind of want to do this as well, but what I'm going to do is, if Tanglewood turns up again, I will stop doing the starter items run. I'll take a whole bunch of video cameras and some tripods, and I'll see if maybe I can also try and work out what ghost it is from outside. Probably not, because I'm not as good or as lucky as Insim. But hey, you know, it's a thing. It can be done, it's been done. It will be done again. Well, until D-Nighter fixes that. I forgot what the ghost name was. What was that? What did you just touch? Don't know whether you heard that, but I know I did. Oh, you're in here. Okay. That's kind of good because it's nice and close to the breaker. Ouija board, no bone. Hi there. Alright, level 3. I'll be back. I'm just going to go and look for your bone. And I suppose technically your Ouija board. Oh, busy, busy ghost again. Although now that I think about it, I believe that was something that they changed on the beta branch, is that they increased the level of activity that the ghosts do. I don't know what door that was, so I probably won't be quick enough to check it. Oh dear. Alright, level 4. Oops. God, you scared the hell out of me, woman. Let's wait till that goes away. Don't look in case it's a Ure. That was really long. Alright. That was one of the best mouse jumps I'm sure you've ever seen. And that looks like EMF level 5 as well, but alright. Find evidence of the paranormal. Smudge sticks and crucifix we can't do. We did get a ghost photo this time, which is better than normal. Did the ghost disappear? Is it another phantom? No, the ghost is in the photo, so it's not a phantom. I came outside because that freaked me out. I won't drop the camera because I haven't found the bone yet, so... Terrifying, terrifying woman. That might not be her room. is one of the big problems. Without the thermometer and freezing temperatures, it can be really hard to be 100% sure you've got the right room these days, because the ghosts wander more than they used to. So for all I know, she's somewhere else in the house, and she just happened to be there as I was going past. But normally at the very beginning of the game, they tend to be close to their ghost room because they can't have wandered far yet. It's too early in the game for them to have made that kind of distance. But again, phantoms, wraiths, these things exist and skew the statistics somewhat. I don't know where else the Ouija board can be on this map. I don't think I've ever found it on this map. Or if I have, I don't remember where I did. Might have an unlucky bone situation as well, because I don't know where the hell that is. Bonus. Bone? Where are you, Mr. Bone? Oh, there's a door here. Has there always been a door here? Christ, this place has got like 4 ensuites. The bone. Right. Turn off all these extra lights. In case I want more lights for something downstairs. I don't know what, but I might. I already threw the ghost book down, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, so we'll go and get the UV flashlight for fingerprints. That being the... oh no, I've still got the spirit box as well. Oh, and the camera. Everything, of course. I've barely begun. It just feels like I've been going for a while because the ghost scared the crap out of me. Because it's a naughty, naughty ghost. Naughty ghost. Very naughty. Haha! Oh, don't do that. I don't like it. Alright, we know there's fingerprints, but is there a high EMF? No, it's just a low EMFs. Well, EMF 4 is not low, but, you know, it's not. I will take that fingerprint photo. Thank you for that. Let's, didn't... No, you didn't. Okay. That would have been better. Oh, you just threw the breaker, didn't you? Yeah, see, that was that EMF level 4, I would say. Possibly, possibly not. Ooh. That's not good. What do we got? We have fingerprints. It's the only evidence we have so far. That's not great because that's the first piece that I always count and go, that's probably going to be a revenant. We'll see. The Ghost Riding book's been there in a while and hasn't written that yet. Still haven't gotten freezing temperatures. We haven't done the spirit box and we haven't checked for orbs. Let us do both of those things. The breaker is right near the room, so let's go straight to the breaker. And we'll just do this as we walk through the house. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? Oh, thank you. That's the one that sounds like catch. You saw it, it said hurt, but didn't that sound like catch? Spirit box means it's not a revenant. That's good. Alright, so... Spirit box. Put spirit box on my cheat sheet. We are looking for freezing temperatures, ghost orbs, and ghost riding. So ghost orbs. You pick up a camera and we'll go and place that. I don't think you can get a photo of the piano when it does that. I don't know, but I don't think you can. I've always wondered whether it can leave fingerprints. Ah, it's freezing. Okay, so we don't need anything else. It is a wraith. So yeah, the fact that it was over by the door before. So can you give us a sign? Where are you? Show yourself. What did you just do? Alright, I'm going to do this and see what happens. And leave. That will either get me an interaction photo or it won't. Fingerprints, that'll work. Freezing temperatures. 'Tis a wraith. This one should score better on the photo money because we got the ghost photo. Didn't get the Ouija board photo. That's another good scorer. It's a little bit more than most other photos. It goes ghost, bone, Ouija board. Now, when I say it goes ghost, bone, Ouija board, the top of the random numbers, the highest maximum values for the random numbers, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the lowest maximum number, the minimum number in the random range for something is lower than what is considered the one that's below it. So for example, like I said, ghost, bone, Ouija board in that order. But then the next two are fingerprints and then interaction. And in interaction, you also count footstep because they are actually exactly the same score. Footsteps are photos of disturbed salt. It's really hard to get that photo. It's kind of buggy. It doesn't work in every house. But if you're on the second floor of one of the farmhouses, it's pretty reliable. If you're on the second floor of one of the farmhouses and it goes disturbed salt, take a picture of the disturbed salt. You don't need the green UV footprints. That's not what counts. The disturbed salt is all that counts, and you've got an infinite amount of time to do that. I have videos on that as well where I've waited 13 minutes and then taken a photo of the salt and it still counted. So anyway, yeah, so fingerprints has a higher max value than interaction, but it has a lower minimum value than interaction. So interaction has a smaller range, but because it's the max of, I don't actually remember what they are off the top of my head, but the maximum on fingerprints is so much higher than the maximum on interaction. Even though the minimum is lower, it's lower by like 5 points. So your average is going to be sort of higher than where they would be for interactions. So if you've got a ghost that leaves fingerprints, try to get as many fingerprint photos as possible. Interactions, you'll just fill up the rest of your book with interactions when you run out of fingerprints. Sometimes there's only so many places a ghost can leave fingerprints, and you're stuck because it won't wander far enough to leave any other fingerprints, and you've basically got to take the 2 that it gives you and fill the rest of your book with interactions. Anyway, I'm also terrible at remembering the names of these maps, so I have no idea. Do I do Tanglewood and do the special run? How long have we been recording for? I say recording, live for 44 minutes. No, it's a bit early to do Tanglewood. Hope for a garage ghost and try and do it through the garage door, because that's the only way it works. So we'll do Grafton instead. Right. Still no other equipment. We are going in with just the basics. Not even a good flashlight. Which I must say is a little more oppressive than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be like real easy, but actually it feels kind of horrible. Let me just bring YouTube back up again in case somebody drops in to say hello, because it does happen. I mean, not often. I generally stream and talk as if people are watching, but there's no one watching, but that's okay. Capture a photo of the ghost. Have a team member witness a ghost event. That's pretty easy. Jennifer Johnson. That's a really good, well, not a really good one, but a pretty good one for the Val challenge. So the Val challenge, similar sort of thing. You can bring all the equipment you want, but you're only allowed as many pieces of equipment as there are vowels in the person's name. So, John Brown, that's 2 pieces of equipment. And then the streamers will use a randomizer to pick which pieces of equipment those are. I don't have a randomizer, so I'm not doing that challenge just yet. I will get around to making a randomizer that I can use to roll items. And then we will do that challenge. One day, we will do that challenge. Might help if I knew where the breaker was. Going to be upstairs in the storage room. Yes, it is. Of course it is. Why would it be anywhere else? Why would it be nice and close? Or somewhere safe and not super creepy? Alright, straight up. So I was talking before about there being a radius that the ghost can actually appear in relation to where it is versus where it appears when it hunts. And this is actually the map where it happened. So the ghost was down in the utility room, or the laundry if you prefer. And we know it was in the laundry. It triggered the motion sense in the laundry literally a second before it hunted. And the person in the van told us it's just triggered the motion sensor in the laundry. We were specifically trying to get the ghost to hunt, admittedly, as well. So that was sort of on us. But yeah, while specifically trying to get the ghost to hunt, the ghost triggered the motion sensor in the laundry and then immediately started to hunt, and then appeared in the storage room right in front of us on the other side of that little pillar with all the stuff around it. So we were between it and the door. I don't think it's upstairs. I'll leave that light on because it casts a nice light down here as well. Where are you? Nada. Where are you, Jennifer? Are you here? Are you in the kitchen? Whose light I always forget is on that side. You here, Jennifer? Jennifer. Why did I get no EMF off that? I should definitely have got EMF off that. Alright, Jenny, so you're here somewhere. That's good to know. We'll start with here, and then we'll progress. No, actually, let's leave that one off. Now, there's a voodoo doll in here, so we'll get that picture. Oh wait, this map has 2 voodoo dolls, doesn't it? There's another one in there. Oops. Let's not go crazy with the lights. Ah, are you in here, Jenny? Because it's freezing in here. Alright, she's in there. She must have just been out here messing with me. Jennifer, can you give us a sign? Not just yet, she says. Alright. Does mean I can turn some of these extras off. Alright, so freezing temperatures again. I think that's been one of the good ones, as we've had a lot of freezing temperatures ghosts. That actually makes things easier. Revenant is off the table. Always good to know. %80 already. Yeah, a lot of walking in the dark there. Let's try this and this. I might, for hilarity's sake, try getting the camera to look through the wall into that bedroom. You never know, it might work. Maybe it's not just the garage door that works like that. It's a really nice book for you there. I like books. I like books. Alright, so I'm going to turn that off. This off. Oops. And leave that there. Oh wait, no I'm not. I'm gonna check this light switch before I go as well. I should touch that one too. And then I'm gonna try putting the video camera up against the wall or on the windowsill. If it'll stay there, I doubt it, but I can always give it a go. And we'll see what happens. Because it might just work. But then, yes, afterwards we will go back in there with the spirit box. What have I got? Witness a ghost event. I don't know that I did that, but sure. Might explain why I've got a 75–80% sanity already, but, you know. I don't remember seeing anything that looked like a ghost event. Right, so this is the windows. These are the windows. Let's see if it can be balanced on the windowsill or if it just falls off. I bet you it just falls off. Won't even let me place it. Won't let me place it anywhere outside. Really? It'd have to be like super good to get this to work. Alright, chances are that's just going to be a video of a piece of wall. But let's check it and find out. Because if you don't have to go in to do the camera, that'd be hilarious. And probably another one to show D-Nighter and go, hey look, no, that's totally just a picture of a wall. Why are there lights on? Oh yes, I left the light on upstairs because it adds a nice little glow to the foyer. Foyer. Is it foyer in French? I assume it is. I'm a strong advocate, if you know it's a French word, and you say any French word with a French accent, like hors d'oeuvres, if you say hors d'oeuvres, then say all of them with the French accent. It's kind of, it feels right. Okay, that was cool. Not. Where are you? Oh. Yeah, I can actually kind of tell because you were right behind me when you stepped. That was super creepy, so don't do that again. Why are you being so creepy? Yes, so freezing and spirit box is demon mare or wraith. Demon is ghost writing, Mare is orbs, and Wraith is fingerprints. Now, we haven't seen any fingerprints. It's touched a few more things. Can definitely look for fingerprints again. But don't ask me why. I'm expecting to see orbs right now. You turned the light on. That's not a very Mare thing to do. Now, a Mare has bonuses in the dark. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, Mare will always turn the lights off because it gets a bonus chance to hunt on you if it turns the lights off. But I haven't seen that to actually be true. It seems to be pretty random whether they turn the lights on or off. They just sometimes turn the lights on or off because they choose to do an interaction, and one of the things they can interact with is a light switch. I've found that the Mare does not throw the breaker or turn the lights off as often as it should if it was actually had anything to do with power. A lot of other people say that it does. I am skeptical about that. I don't think it does. I think it has a random chance to play with all the things in the room, and one of the things in the room is the light switch. So it plays with the light switch sometimes. And sometimes if the light is off, that means it'll turn it on. Despite that being the opposite of what it should want. That chair's going to be in the way. If it writes in the book, I'll be able to see it. Alright, so no ghost writing so far, no ghost orbs so far. I have not checked for fingerprints again. I should do that. Sometimes the ghost will touch lots of things and not leave fingerprints until it touches them a second time, or again, or... Did I turn the camera off? Is that just the camera bug? Sometimes the camera is bugged and it just fails. It turned the light on again? So if this turns out to be a Mare, I'm going to hold this up as evidence to other YouTubers and go, look at that. It's a Mare. It turned the light on twice. Why would it do that? I'd really like it to be a Mare now. So that's how you fix that bug when it happens. Don't even know where I'd hide in this map if I was to have to hide. I'm not very good at looping, so, you know, that's not really a viable strategy for me. Please be ghost orbs, please be ghost orbs, please be ghost orbs, please be ghost orbs. Be a Mare, that'd be really good. And I can tell people, look, it's a Mare. It turned the light on twice. But that's not looking very orby. And I can't see the book because it's below the desk, although that doesn't look like it's been written in. I reckon it might turn out to be fingerprints and it just hadn't left them the first time I was there, and it might have left them by now. Either that or the orbs are somewhere in the room that I haven't spotted yet. Also perfectly possible. Alright, so if this is a demon, I'm going to be in ghost hunting range. And I'm going to have to exercise my inability to loop and hide successfully. I might die, but that's alright. I didn't risk any equipment coming here. One of the good... That's a demon then. No, it's going to catch me because it knows where I am. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh no. Ah. Well done, demon. Totally screwed that up. What did I do? Oh, I tried to close the door and I spun around and walked back into the ghost again. Not great. Luckily, I risked no equipment, so that's fine. I'll take that. Not ideal, but not the worst. Ridgeview. Did we do Ridgeview? No, this is the other one. So we'll do Ridgeview this time. Damn! It has been a while since I've died playing Phasmophobia, but hey, there you go. I died. But we'll continue on. Starter equipment only. Ridgeview Professional. Let's go. Why we're not ready? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I really need to learn to loop the ghost. I should just do that, like, as practice. Well, I can only do number 4. Karen Robinson. Damn it, Karen, there is no manager here. Oh, forgot to check where the breaker is. The breaker is over there in the... That's a garage? Yeah, that's the garage. Oh man, it's so dark without the strong flashlight. Alright, this is the map where on my very first game of Phasmophobia I opened this door. Would help if I had the key to open that door. I opened the door and immediately the ghost tried to close the door and gave me EMF level 5. And then I freaked out for a little bit and then convinced myself to go back in, and I took one step into the house and the ghost appeared in the corner and started oh well, no, it didn't walk towards me. Was that the one where it walked towards me? No, it just stood there. So it stood there and just made grudge noises and was the dude with the big cleaver, which is the worst one as well, in my opinion. Yeah, it was terrible. I am lost. Where is the garage? Is it here? Yes. Oh, hello. I heard a footstep there. Somebody is on the ground floor, I think. Somebody is right here. Are you here in the garage, perhaps? I'm gonna go with a maybe. So it's around here somewhere, probably. Did you just... Did something. Right. Oh, are you in this bathroom? Okay, maybe it's in that bathroom. But I do have to go and find your bone, so... You're here somewhere. I'll return later. Can't turn on too many damn lights looking for this bone. Just hope it turns up quicker rather than later. Don't want to go crazy, but I need some lights. Wow. Okay. Maybe got an interaction photo there. Probably not, because I wasn't looking the right way. So that was a bit fail, actually, now that I think about it. I didn't actually get the door in the photo. So yeah, so nothing. You can't take a photo of the doorway, you must take a photo of the door. Alright, this is an active ghost and it's... Whoa! Wow. Alright, EMF level 5. Damn. I think even anything in the vicinity will probably do, so let's get the book down. Then I'll go upstairs and look some more for the bone. Oh no, there's still that whole side of the house to look. Oh, and there's the dirty water. just for while I'm in the vicinity. Come on, bone. There we go. Now I don't have to go looking through the rest of the house. I could go looking for the Ouija board. I'm not going to. I'm going to get the ghost and get out. Alright, so it's in that vicinity, but I don't know where exactly. Just somewhere around there. Because I think it moved something in maybe the garage. I'm not sure. I might have just been reading that through the wall. But then there's that bathroom. Could just be in the corridor there. So I might see if I can set up a camera to just look down the corridor and see if we get anything. That's pretty easily done from here, yeah? Yeah, see, I don't know what it just did. It did something. It might be just here in this corridor, I think. Fingerprints. Alright, so we'll look for more of those. Yeah, wowzers. So, was that a Banshee? Let's go and check our sanity. Because it can't be a demon or a mare. And our sanity was too high, so that's a Banshee. That is the second time on a live stream I have caught a Banshee doing Banshee things. That's too high for a demon and a mare as well, anyway. Yeah, what do you know? Bone, fingerprints. I've got one photo left. I'm not going back in. Oh, I can totally go back in there, because the chance of a Banshee doing that twice. So it will get freezing eventually, but that is a Banshee, because nothing else is allowed to do that. Damn. There should be some fingerprints on some light switches. Let's go find some fingerprints on light switches, and then we'll call it a day. Unless I get super unlucky and he decides to hunt again. Which would suck. Beautiful. Yeah, and that bathroom was his room, so it was freezing in that bathroom. Tell me that fingerprints photo counted. Ouija board. That's better than the fingerprints photo. I don't know where the Ouija board is. It must be in that utility room. Every now and again that happens. Yeah, Banshee. Hell of a Banshee. I did not know where I was going. I got to the garage and was like, oh, thank God there's a locker in here, because I had no plan. I did not know what I was doing. Once again, like I've said, I don't know how to loop ghosts. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so that was an 80% Banshee, 75% Banshee, one of the two. I'm going to say 80% because I would have lost some sanity trying to get back out of the house again. Whew. Yeah. You gotta love them Banshees. Pretty much at like exact same timing as my previous video where the Banshee appeared. Was basically I did 3 runs, and by the end of the at the end of the 3rd run, I got a Banshee that hunted me. And then again, this one, 3 runs, Banshee hunted me. That has, yeah, that was uncomfortable. I hate it when they do that. It's so creepy. It comes out of nowhere. Alright, I've done Ridgeview, haven't I? That's the house we just did. Let's see if I can get Bleasdale. We haven't done Bleasdale. Grafton. Get a Ouija board response. That's unfair. I got a Ouija board response. Grafton. It is Grafton. No, Bleasdale. Bleasdale. We've done Grafton. We've got to do Bleasdale. Should have written it down or something. I think it's Bleasdale. I hope it's Bleasdale. No, that's terrible. Giving you just the choice of one small roadhouse and the asylum. Yeah, so we're at the point in the game now where I don't think we really need random... There's Bleasdale, good. Where we need random jobs anymore. I really do think that D-Nighter should consider just making all maps available. You can already pick the difficulty. People want to do the map that they want to do. Not only is it better for testing purposes, and I mean we are testing the game, that's the point of being in early access. So not only is it better for testing purposes, but there are certain maps people just don't want to play, and if you're in multiplayer with like a private group or, you know, whatever, or even a public group, and someone picks to do a map you don't want to do, you get people that just leave, and that's annoying. And if you're in a private game with your friends and you don't get a map you want, you all have to leave and then remake a new lobby and then re-invite everyone and then see if the map's there, and if the map's not there you have to do it again. I mean, okay, you could check to see if the map's there before you bother giving them the code, but it's still, you know, it's a bit of more rigmarole than is strictly necessary, I believe. So yeah, I think we are past the point, D-Nighter. If you watch this, I very much doubt it. I'm not popular enough. Where front door, side door, breaker, good. Charles Brown. Yeah, we're past the point where you need random map selection. I think maybe having a random button so that you don't know what map you're going to get. Like you can... there's maybe a question mark box that's off the actual United States of America, since all the maps appear to be in the United States. I don't think any of them are ever in Canada. But if you have a question mark button and you can click that and it doesn't give you what map name it is and just lets you choose a difficulty and then it gives you and you load into a random map, that'd be nice. But other than that, I don't think random map selection is actually 100% necessary anymore. Oh yes, that's another outside door. Wandering around in the dark, always fun. Don't want to leave too many lights on this deep into the back of the house. that was me failing to properly open a door, not the ghost. Unless it wasn't, then it was the ghost. Why are there so many axes? Do you really need that many axes? Whew, okay, that was nerve-wracking already. I think that Banshee's really thrown me. Really gonna struggle to recover from that one. Okay, my sanity is still 95%. I don't have to freak out just yet. I could freak out when I walk back in and it starts to hunt again. And I don't know where it's coming from, and I go to try and hide. And hiding on this bottom floor sucks. And if I go upstairs, it's gonna be upstairs. Hello. Definitely there. And is that really necessary? This game wasn't creepy enough already. Some of these maps are horrendous. And then you get crap like that too. Bone. Voodoo doll. I don't know why I picked the voodoo doll up, but oh well, I picked the voodoo doll up. Makes the loudest thunk. And this bit here, why is there no light here? What kind of people don't put a light on the stairs? That's how people get injured. Alright, it was Charles Brown, motion sensor, can't do photo. Damn it. Don't want to have to do a photo. I don't like the photo. It's bad enough just hunting the ghost. Actually having to get a photo of it, that's a whole other story. See how that goes. Oh, I really thought that was a hunt for a moment. Oh, it's freezing. Alright, we've gone far enough that I can now walk around with the camera, just in case the ghost appears. Oh, it totally just threw something. I don't know what you did, but I need to see the EMF on it. Thank you. Not enough. Didn't actually have to drop the camera, I had a free hand. Hobbies. So we've got freezing, got orbs, so Mare, Phantom or Ure. So I'm looking for Ghost Writing, Spirit Box or EMF level 5. Fingerprints is no longer an option, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's take the Ghost Book up there. Can't take the Spirit Box just yet. We'll throw the Ghost Box, the Ghost Book in the room, come back down for the Spirit Box. Ah, you know what? So, through the breaker. A lot of people will say that's a good indication of a mare. I have not been able to confirm. But yeah, it could be, you know. I could be the one that's entirely wrong, and the mare might throw the breaker all the time because it's keeps the lights off, and it likes that. Oh, might as well grab the spirit box. At least it wasn't an attic breaker, or even an attic ghost. An attic ghost is even worse. Attic breaker is bad enough. I've lost track of the number of times I've done this map. The breaker's been here. I've gone there, turned the breaker on, gone back to the front door because the ghost is somewhere, you know, close to the front door. And by the time I reach the front door, the ghost has turned the breaker off again. Sometimes they're just bastards like that. No book yet, hey? Where are you? Helps. Okay. You don't want to show yourself? Give us a sign. It's not what I meant, Charles. That is a mare. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the mare does throw the breaker all the time because it's convenient and makes things better for him. But I'm not sticking around to find out. I think I've had enough phasmophobia for one day. The phobia part is certainly true. That Banshee really threw me, and it always does. It's very annoying the way they do that. But yes, spirit box, meh. And it did throw the breaker, so maybe I'm very wrong, and maybe the mare does throw the breaker all the time because it's good business. It's just good business. The djinn therefore should want the breaker on, but shouldn't care about the lights. However, everyone says the djinn plays with the lights more than other ghosts because it's a djinn and it likes the electricity. Again, I'm not sure. I could do some testing. Obviously I won't be doing that today, but I could do some testing. We can check it out, look into it and see what there is to be seen. But yeah, a mare, and it threw the breaker twice. So, I mean, that's not irrefutable evidence, but that is pretty good evidence that I was wrong, and the mare does like the lights off, and henceforth does things to make sure the lights go off. In this case, literally turning the breaker off so that no lights could be on, and I would have to walk around in the dark and lower my sanity, because I'm 10% away from him hunting anyway. And like I said, I'm bad at this map. How are you supposed to loop in this map? I believe that from where I was, your best bet is to either go back down to the kitchen and use the kitchen counter, or go up to the attic and use the stuff in the attic. You loop it all the way around the stairs. It goes one way around the stairs for you, the stairs back down for you, and you go all the way around so that it chases you and then go back down the stairs, and then you can lose it real quick that way. But yes, I have not had much looping practice. I have had running straight down a corridor practice in the high school and the prison, but I haven't actually had to loop a ghost before. The best I've done is, like you saw me with the Banshee, hide in a locker or closet on one of the maps. But yeah, let's not stand around here gabbing all day. I could go in there and try and get photos, but screw that. It's going to keep turning the damn lights off. Yeah, no ghost photo today. was a mare. A bit more money. Let's see how close we can get to 12 of everything. So now we're going to 12 of everything. Because if you watched my previous stream, I was trying to get to 10 of everything and I accidentally bought 12 motion sensors, I think. I thought I still needed 2 more motion sensors, and I bought 2 motion sensors without looking at the owned button, even though it's directly below the purchase button. So that was pretty dumb. But yeah, so now I had 12 motion sensors, so I've decided, well, I'd better have 12 of everything. Might even get there. I've made a fair bit of money. Oh no, not quite. Let's make it 12 glow sticks because that looks better. Yeah. So I need 2 more infrared light sensors, a parabolic microphone, and a head-mounted camera. Alright, what we'll do is if Tanglewood shows up... No, okay. If Tanglewood had shown up, I was going to go to Tanglewood and see if maybe we got a garage ghost that I could detect with cameras and show the orbs. Just because I wanted to show it, not because I thought I'd actually be able to solve the ghost. I'm not that good. Other people are that good. I'm not that good. But that being said, guys, that's going to do it. Decent hour-and-a-half stream. Another Banshee hunt in this one. I will put a link code to... Hey, look, the Banshee did it again. Probably in the description or maybe in a comment underneath. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button. Makes it nice and easy to find the channel and have everything collected all in one place. If you'd like to get notifications when I go live, because my schedule is not a schedule, it's I feel like playing Phasmophobia, I'm going to go live. I feel like playing Hitman, I'm going to go live. I feel like playing whatever. I'm playing something new. I just bought something and I want to show people. I'm going to go live. Or I finished editing a video today, I might upload it, even though it's 4 in the morning. So yeah, hit that notification bell if you'd like to know when I go live or when a new video comes out, because it is pretty random. And thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Very good chance there will be another one tomorrow, but I do have to play some more Hitman. I do have to play some more Grounded, because we still haven't killed bees yet. So yeah, drop in sometime, see what I did. If I didn't do anything, there's a very good chance that I haven't gone live yet and will still be going live. So if it's 24 hours after this stream and I haven't yet gone live, maybe check in periodically. I might go live within minutes of when you look. Who knows? Thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next one.